Next statement from Coach.
Excited to be back and to be with these young women. It was great to see each other after a holiday break. And what we could tell right away is that they had done a lot of work over the holidays, and obviously makes us really proud. And that's who they are as people. We could really trust one another to do what we needed to do for a fast turnaround and come back right after a Christmas break. Mm-hmm. They also came from their homes to Chicago, straight to a hotel, and started practicing and watching film, and just love the discipline of that. I think Northwestern is a good team, and they're very well coached, and so to come in and have a good game against them is a reflection of their work.
Yeah. For Elle, tied for the most points any Big Ten player scored this year. How did you feel like on those first few shots in the first quarter when you were really starting to get going?
I mean, I honestly felt regular, like every other game. Like, yeah. To be honest, I don't know. Answer that.
Was there a moment when you realized it was like, you're really starting to,
Oh yeah, probably when, I don't know if it was the first or second quarter, when I just like turned around and shot it. I was like, I don't even know how I made that, but it was that was probably the moment.
Dalayah, you only had 2 points in the first half, but then you had 18 in the second. What changed for you in those second 20 minutes coming out of halftime?
Yeah, I think coming back from the holidays, just getting it out of my system and trying to get my win back. But I also just think remembering like who we are at halftime was a good pep talk for us just going in. I think we all just locked in on defense, and that kind of just led to transition. My teammates were able to find me. So.
For any of you guys, this is the first Big Ten road game in the conference for Washington. So how did that feel playing a conference game in Chicago?
Yeah, well, it's an honor to be in the Big Ten, and so every time we take the floor, we want to do our best to represent the conference well. And again, just proud of the way we came back and traveled after the holidays. And it's a pleasure to be here.
I know it's your birthday today.
Yeah.
Were there any extra, motivations or plays designed for you because of that?
Wait, sorry, what did you say?
Was there any extra motivation or even just some plays designed for you because of that?
No, not really. I was just excited to be back with the girls and be able to play basketball. But.
You guys had 28 fast break points for anybody. What was that? A focus in film and coming into this game of trying to get out and run, and if so, how did you feel like you guys executed that focus?
Yeah, we feel like we can be a good transition team, and so it was a focus coming out of the break.
Mm-hmm.
Sellers has been kind of the offensive leader of this team, it feels like, this year, but with her kind of being shut down today, how do you think you two kind of stepped up to lead this team today?
Yeah, I think we have a really great team, and Coach was saying in the locker room that anyone on the team can have a good night, and so it's great to have a team like that because on any given day, like if someone, Savia did well in a lot of other aspects too, with 7 assists, so she still impacted the game tremendously, but any of us can have a day and assist points or whatever it is. We just gotta be ready for what we gotta do.
Yeah, well said.
Anything else for coach or players?
I know you talked about it a little bit, but coming off a holiday and traveling halfway across the country, how do you think, what was kind of the mentality to try to, keep spirits high coming off?
Well, I think our team, entire program, really does care about each other a lot, and we were genuinely very excited to see each other, even though it was quick. It's hard to leave your family, so there's a little bit of a weird emotion when you first see each other, and then it's like, okay, this is going to be really fun too, and we were able to have some fun together in the hotel, and not just scout and practice, so that's good.
Yeah.
But it's going to be something that will be really important for us as a team, and every team in the Big Ten this year is how we travel, and we begin with 4 of our first 5 games on the road, and so we knew that coming into this game, and it's really important that we really understand the preparation for travel is different, and I thought we did a good job of that. I thought our sports performance coach, or an athletic trainer, or dietitian, like everybody was heavily involved in that prep too.
Just one more for Coach. Obviously Elle's been a focal point scoring this season, but for her to break out like this, beat her career high in the first half, and then to get to 40, what does it show about her as a player and the way she's growing and as a scorer?
Yeah, Elle's a tremendous scorer, 3-level scorer, dynamic, can change pace, can do it in transition, can do it in a half court. I mean, there's really not a way Elle can't score. And I think, it's been really beautiful to see. Her game is increasingly got really strong on both ends of the floor. She's getting steals and starting our transition, and so she's a great player and really humble and really unselfish. And sometimes maybe she could have a night like that a little bit more often, right? But that's what we want to do as a team with 25 assists and 10 turnovers. I thought Elle said it beautifully. Like, let's compliment Savia 7 assists. Like, that's who she is. That's who our team is, and we want to be a team that shares the basketball. So, really proud of Elle. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you so much.
Big 2-0.